Day 13 of the sober binge, and I won the lotto. Finally. How's that, eh? 4 numbers. Yep, that's the good news. And the bad news is one of the numbers is I've got nothing on that one and nothing on that one. I've got that one, that's a natural number, that's a natural number, that's a natural number. Oh, that one was a supplementary number, which if you win second division, that means something. If you don't, that don't mean diddly. So I paid $10 for this ticket, 5 lines, and so I win $10. God damn it. If they had been 4 natural numbers, that would have been $86, and then 5 natural numbers, it goes up to like about 8,600, something like that. And then if you get 5 numbers plus the supplementary, plus the supplementary, that bumps up to like 190 grand, just like that. It goes like from 8 grand to 190 grand. And then if you get all natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 natural numbers, it goes up to like 260 grand. So that's a pile of shit. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go over there and do what fools do and get another ticket. Trade this in for another ticket. Been there before. Alright then, and that'll leave me with nothing. Whatever. Who cares? Right, let's go over that little lotto booth over there. Got to pay the rest of my the rent. Woo. Getting things done at least. So that's getting major things done every single day. Like I went and did all that tax stuff and all that bullshit yesterday. So I've been putting it off for 6 months. Today I've got to go and do a few things and just sort of try to be occupied every single day. So how's that? 13 days solid off the booze. No shots, no nothing. Hey, just been drinking coffee. Woo-hoo-hoo, so high as a freaking kite. But I've been getting wonderful sleep, finally a wonderful sleep pattern. I sort of struggle to stay up till 11:30. Hang on. Ooh. Shit, what's the time? Alright, 5 minutes until that lady opens the booth. So I can lose this ticket. God damn it, I was getting excited too. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna won the $86, but not to be. I swear I would have taken $76, gone straight to the big supermarket and bought like a month's worth of food, or at least 3 weeks worth of food. Oh yeah, that would have been good. Would have been. That little kitten came around again. He's like, with his mother. Oh, give us some freaking food, boy. So I make up this little biscuity food soup for him. Alright, let's go and sit down over here and wait. New lotto ticket acquired. I mean, you got Buckley's Hope, haven't you? I mean, I got 4 numbers and got $10 back. Yeah. And you get 6 numbers. Hey! What's going on here? Alright, fair enough. One was a supplementary number, alright. Anyway, let's get in the shade here, shall we? Oh, that'll do. Gorgeous day. Oh my. Very fine indeed. So, of late I've been listening to a radio station, like the Russian news outlet in England was shunned, was blocked, was knocked out of the race. And I was like, oh really? So that they must be over the fucking target. So I'm like, okay, I'll listen to them. I want to get a perspective from these dudes and get a perspective from these dudes, and then create my own freaking concept of what's going on. And but no, mainstream media in the West are like, no, and just whisk them off and go, no, that's all Russian propaganda. Yeah, they whimsically go like that, and I'm like, oh really? being the astute one, I'm like, right, so I'll go and listen to them. And there's news coming out and footage and stuff of, let me give you a bit of background here. The panhandler in chief has gone around the world. He's got like a $35 million house in the States, got houses all over Europe. He just bought his parents a brand new house in that place. These blokes, right? And they've got a whole bunch of them running the government in the Ukraine. And they're like, hey, you white man, go over there and get your fucking legs blown off. And I've been watching stuff where the Russians are following this, the concepts of the, you know, the Geneva Convention and how you're supposed to treat people. And there was talk about Russian troops getting their balls cut off and shit like that in Ukraine. And so I'm like, I've been listening to this Russian TV stuff and Russian news and watch dudes go around Russia and stuff like that, and just to, like, I figure if some sector of opinion is crushed and taken out, like, you know, look what they're trying to do to that English bloke, you know, that moves his hands around all day long. What's his name again? You know, he's over the target, so get rid, you know, try to silence him, and they're actually attacking Rumble and saying, hey, we want you to demonetize this guy as the YouTube people did, and then get rid of him, you know. And which only just led to him having more followers, because he's got 6.66 million people following the dude, right? And so, you know, they're like, the English government, like, shit, too many people are listening to that bloke and they're not listening to our bullshit, right? And so, anyways, I've been seeing this footage that you won't find on mainstream media of so many Ukrainians. They're like, hang on, I'm over here getting my legs blown off for those assholes that are buying each other houses and yachts and shit. Yeah, like, you know, hey, white man, you go over there and get your fucking legs blown off in the meat grinder. You go to the meat grinder. And so they're defecting in droves. They're surrendering in droves. The last count was 10,000. And I've been like that for fucking ages. I've been saying, hey, those blokes are over there buying houses all over the fucking planet and panhandling for more. And corruption about. And look, these poor buggers are being dragged off the street. Now they're recruiting women. Dragged off the street and forced to go into the meat grinder and get their fucking legs blown off, you know. And I've seen proper footage of and enough of it to know that the Russian troops are trained and expected to look after these dudes as POWs, you know. It's true. I've seen fucking loads of it. I don't give a fuck. This mainstream media, man, they are evil incarnate, man. Evil incarnate. Those filthy bastards. And yeah, those biased, filthy bastards that have their agenda while some poor buggers are screaming in trenches. Those filthy fuckers. Anyways, so yeah, I've been listening to a lot of this stuff, and you know, if I was on the front lines, I see dudes that are trying to defect are getting killed, and if I was one of those Ukrainian dudes on the front lines, you know, I'd just be, you know, oh, there's a Russian, and just, oh shit, I happen to miss him. Oh, I happen to miss him too. Oops. And I'd be like, imagine the incenses, what's that word? The incenses, that word. How pissed off they are. That here's those dudes like forcing them to go into the meat grinder while they're running around and buying fucking houses and corrupt money all over the show, billions of dollars. They're all going woohoo. They're not on the front fucking lines, are they? Yeah? Incensed, that's the word I'm looking for. How incensed are so many of the Ukrainian troops now on this front line, and they're saying fuck this. And so the Russians are throwing out not just leaflets everywhere and putting up this their oh no, this is the Ichiban Nagai Shingo. It takes like 5 hours, sitting here 5 hours just watching the fuel go down. So there's this radio station, the Wagner radio station or something that Ukrainian troops, many of them are tuning into, and even commanders and even captains and dudes are just saying, fuck this, you know, they're over there, you know, living like kings, and we're getting our legs blown off, you know, and they're saying, fuck this. And so this radio station are telling people, telling the Ukrainian troops, all right, here's how you can safely surrender, you know, and how you're supposed to walk, and put your head down, drop your weapons, and put your hands behind your head, and head down, and walk towards troops. And good idea to have like a white sort of flag or something on your kit, or wave it, as some blokes have been doing. And yeah, they wave it, and then the Russian troops tell them, all right, put your hands behind your head down, come over here, lay down, and then they check them for like grenades and all that sort of shit, and then they're actually taking them in as proper POWs in accordance with what's expected of like the Geneva Convention type stuff. And so, and it's real, it's not bullshit, they're not dragging them off to freaking gulags and stuff, which is amazing. And how incensed would I be if to find out, to know, imagine the feeling that they, like, I've been seeing footage of some dudes that are just totally fucked up, and they're missing bits and pieces, and here's these other bastards, you know, just buying houses for their parents and shit, you know. God damn. But hey, you just don't get it. Strangely, you don't get that on Western media. Isn't that strange? Oh, you're this, you're that, you, and they fucking slag people off for just speaking the truth. You know, you talk about stuff like this, and there's some dickheads that are so infused with bullshit in their brains that they're like, nah, that's not true. And I'm like, no, I've seen fucking thousands of it for the last 20 fucking years. I've been watching this stuff for the last 20 years. No, that's not right. No, but you've never seen that on your mainstream media, have you? And then they're just like trying to talk to the hand people. They just don't know. You can't know. You know, you can't wake up people like that, because you can't help people like that. But you know, it's so fucking sad when you see these blokes and they're all fucked up and they're missing bits and pieces, and these other assholes are living like kings and buying their, you know, if one was to study the structure of Ukrainian's government and who's in it, right, and what their agenda is, my, okay, to find out who they are. By God, man, imagine dragging them off. There's another alternative. Those blokes on the front lines should just turn around and see their commanders are shooting them and saying, hey, you're going to defect, and blowing them away. Some dudes got blown away via a hand grenade because they wanted to defect, and a commander threw a hand grenade into this room and blasted the shit out of all of them. I'd be like, well, fuck you. I'd just turn around, 180 about, and go, right, you can all fuck off, and you can go to the front lines. How about you do that and just change the government? See, I can feel it, man. I've felt it for a long time. I know what's happening. I know what's going to happen. Ukraine's army, you know, everyone knows, everyone worldwide, globally, the people that are awake are like, hang on a second here, look at our shit-buried governments and all the corruption, all the laundering and all this that's going on, and look at our fucking, look where we fucking live, look at this shit, you know. Everyone knows that in the political theatre, and there's so many actors, like people that are pretending to be politicians, they're just fucking actors, trained from acting schools. It's amazing. Yeah. I don't say unbelievable anymore, because it's not. I just know it's not unbelievable. It's just happening. You know, everyone knows that the political systems. No one voted these assholes in. It's all fraud. It is. It's fucking fraud. It is. Of course it is. Who voted for that Macron, or that fucking the hair chiffering sneef, or that fucking Trudeau, you know, all these cunts, you know, all those assholes in the British Parliament, or those dickheads in Australian government, you know, they're all in on it, all of them. The fucking woman that has balls in New Zealand, you know, they're all in on it. Of course they are. But times are a-changing. And how's this? The old YouTubey there, they were just shedding people. Oh, get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one, right? And then they're like, oh, hang on, this is fucking our business, because their god is money, their god is wealth, their god is currency. They don't believe in anything else. Their god is currency, wealth, and they can't get enough of it, which is very strange. And they realise that shedding so many people to alternative media now is really creating a serious impact on the psyche of how socially where it's going, and people are waking up and going, hang on, you know, really so many people are aware of what is happening now, which is fantastic. The tide's turning. The things are changing. Even dickheads are waking up and they're going, hang on, I cut my dick off 5 years ago, and now I'm making regret videos because I cut my dick off, because I was influenced by dickheads. Even they're waking the fuck up, you know. And all these companies, Gillette and fucking Budweiser and Liberty Safes, and all these assholes are going woke. They're like, oh shit, we got on the wrong fucking train. Yeah. That's better. What time we got here? Nearly 4 in the arvo. Whew. What I think I might do is do a bit of a big shopping. I don't want to go tomorrow. Today's Friday, right? Never go there on Saturday and Sunday. Ugh. Oh god, it's awful. It's like a maze. So I think I'll go there and do that. Okay. That's better. I see this guy every year. He sometimes he gets bogged and he just leaves it there until the following year when he can like unbog it, remove it. You see, when they plough the fields, I was just watching that crow back there. When they plough the fields, you see like the eagles and the mountain hawks. So eagles, the mountain hawks, and those ones, and all the kalasu, the crows, yeah, and the storkies. They come out and they follow the tractor as it churns up the soil, and they have a smorgasbord. Really quite nice, huh? Oh, anyways, earlier on I was talking about some political. It's kind of like, it really bothers me, man, when you see this stuff, right? And it's like, hey, how come this stuff is not shown on mainstream media? Why that? You know what I mean? It's just, why is that? Hey, God, these filth, I mean, that present stuff on mainstream media, a lot of them are excessively rich, right? I am certain beyond measure that those filth are compromised, and they are forced to continue with their bullshit, because why else would they do it? Wouldn't they be tired of just this insidiousness that they portray at a constant, you know? Racism, and they push all this shit. White supremacy, WMDs, and they just keep pushing this shit and go. And when something falls out of favour, boom, they're onto something else, and then they'll go back to that, and they go with systemic racism, and then and all these apes that are watching these shows go, oh yeah, that's the truth, and so like racial symbolism. If you've got a white puppy dog, it's people, and people have died because of it. Oh yes, but they won't show you that. Oh, I've seen some footage. Have I not? Shoulda, woulda, coulda gone. Utilising patience. Really upsetting to see that these filth are living like kings, and others are getting deaded because of it. People getting run over and all this racial violence and all kinds of shit that's going on, but they don't show it. Right? Why is that? Did you happen to, you know, just forget about that bit? You know, it's really upsetting. It is. Russell Brand, that's his name, isn't it? Some people in the conservative sect, like it's a cult, the sensible sect, sort of don't like his style, you know, because he's waving his hands around and all this kind of blah, and he's articulate beyond measure, isn't he? But the chaps, I think that a lot of the conservative sect should really pull ranks and band together and not sort of slag each other off. Everyone's got their own idiosyncrasies and things like that, have they not? Well, I'm perfect, there's nothing wrong with me, obviously, but because I'm better than you. I'm better than you! Anna from the Young Turks hanging out with a bloke that feels that you should be legal to sexually pleasure animals. God, that guy's disgusting. Oh! Imagine waking up in the morning, what a fucking nightmare that would be, you know, you look in the mirror and you find out you're chunky yogurt. Oh God, oh no, kill me now, just kill me. And some filth gave him $20 million and 10 years later they're begging for dough, they're panhandling for dough. $20 million. Yeah, evil rules this side of the universe, man. It truly does. Well, you see all this shit going on and all this filth want to keep it going. See, a lot of the filth are very, very worried right now because the tide is turning and a lot of these filth are criminals. They've really performed a lot of criminal acts to get to where they are and what they do. You know, it's like if you investigate their salaries, for instance, like, hey mate, how in the fuck can you afford to have that when you get that, you know, and the tremendous wealth it is that they do receive, but mate, no, that don't equate, you know, that, no, you know, these dirty filth. So a lot of them are worried that if things were real and good and proper, those filth would be in jail. In fact, there was a time when traitorous acts were, you know, the punishment was enacted in a different way, hangings and shootings, you know, the firing squad. Some of these creatures are traitors, and what is the punishment for being a traitor, a traitorous act? Fascinating it is to see that independent media are being attacked. And how's those the filth in the British Parliament? They're trying to say to the people that run and rumble, they're saying, oh no, can you demonetise that dude? Can you shut that dude up? And can you stop that dude? And they're all playing fucking guacca, and, you know, what do you call it? Whack-a-mole. Oh shit, here comes another one. Here's another, and it's becoming overwhelming because they're like noodle arm people, and they're so fucking weak now. They can't whack enough of the moles. Whack-a-mole. Shit, here comes another one. It's those bastards. You know, those filth, the same tricks are going to be pulled upon them when they jail people for fuck all, and a lot of these January 6 blokes, many of them are in jail. Oh, Ray Epps, oh well, he can pay a $500 fine, that fucking bastard. Hey, no, he's not going to jail for 18 years. Times are changing, the tide is turning, and these bastards are really worried because the same tricks, the spin doctor shit that they've been up to is going to come around. What goes around comes around, and it's coming around to them, and they're worried about it, trying to hang on to their feeble grip of the filth that they're involved in. Oh yes, the tide is turning, and many of them are worried. They're like, oh shit, we investigated that dude. Imagine if the same powers were to investigate others. But you know, there's The deep state runs deep, that's for sure. Judges and lawyers and law people and all that shit, policy makers and oh god, okay? And these special interest groups, all these filth, eh? What are those other dudes that whatever, filth everywhere. But times are a changing, so if you're on the fence, wake the fuck up.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.